Hello, this is Zeke777, and welcome to episode 23 of Simply Magic 2. I've still got a to-do list here. I took out all the rest of them here. I do actually have more ideas that I want to put on here, so don't worry about that. However, I still have two left here from before, which is automate ore processing and automate ore generation. Not sure the order I want to do that in. Throw these in here. Ore processing I want to do through embers, mostly because I haven't really used that mod much, and so I'd like to be able to set up a process on that. It basically smelts down your ores into liquid and then stamps them into bars. It's kind of an interesting process with that one. And then ore generation. That one I'm going to use an orchid from Botania, and I actually wanted to show off something here. So all these mana pools are all full. I've got, how many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24 mana pools here. 25, 26, 27 are all full. Also, if we go behind the door here, I have all these ones are also full. Yeah, so we need to start using our mana. We've got a lot. This actually is kind of broken at the moment because it's technically trying to give away the mana, but it doesn't have anywhere to go, so this was going to keep filling up, and then this wouldn't know what to do. It'd click, and then all sorts of mess. It wasn't designed to account for completely filling up my storage. I thought it'd take a bit longer. So we're going to go ahead and start working on generating mana. Or no, we have mana. Generating ores, yes. So I mentioned a few episodes ago that I died. And luckily, my earth armor here survived. I'm not sure if it was the unusing or the... Yeah, it's probably the unusing, because usually this would have broken. So that survived. However, it may not next time. I don't really know. Well, I mean, I was AFK for a long time, and a chicken killed me. Yeah, kind of depressing. So I don't really know exactly what order things broke in. So I was going to kill the Earth Guardian a few times more, so I just have more than one of these, because I think this is the last one I have. And so I killed him, and in that process, I realized I still have the Vengeance thingy equipped, so anything I kill actually has a spirit that's left behind. So I have an Appropriate spell, which is able to pick things up. So I want to try something out. It may or may not work. It may crash my game. It may corrupt my world. I don't really know. Let's find out, though. Evilcraft. Let's grab a box of Eternal Closure. And somewhere in here is a binding thing. Where did I put that? Did I put it in my inventory? In my crafter here? No. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the Vengeance binder thing. Got the Vengeance ring. I would have thought I would have gone into here. Then, yeah, Vengeance Focus. Where are you? You're probably not in my ender chest. I don't think you'd be in here. Oh, you are. Okay, cool. Vengeance Focus and a box of Eternal Closure. So I want to see what happens, because this is a boss mob. This isn't generally something that would be, in fact, you shouldn't be able to pick these up in a spawner, the Earth Guardian. I just want to see kind of what happens if I capture him and throw him in here. I've got lots of blaze rods, so we'll deal with that. Box of Eternal Closure, place you down, open you up, and a Vengeance Spirit pops out. Nothing in there, go ahead and die. There we go. So let's see if I can place you down. That didn't work. No? Can I capture you? No? Okay. Let me kill another one and try to capture him. Yeah, I'll be back. So I think what had happened was that I'd waited a little while before actually picking him up, because it kind of caught me off guard that it even existed. So let's kill you. Vengeance Spirit's left behind. And let's capture you. There we go. Box of Eternal Closure with an Earth Guardian inside. Cool, I got an Earth Armor too. Let's pick you up. And let's run back upstairs. Yeah, flying around. Okay. Let's go up here and see if my game crashes when I do this. Might not, we will see. Alright, going to cut the clip here just in case it does crash the game so it doesn't like corrupt the video or anything. And we're back. So let's go ahead, take these out, take you out, and let's see what happens. That uses a heck of a lot more blood. You should be filling faster than that. Interesting. I'm wondering, it probably is using it based off of the amount of life that they have. And this thing has quite a lot of life. So that is good. It is actually somewhat balanced. I was surprised at that. Let's see. Are you draining faster than you are being used? You are. Okay, let me go check on my blood altar, and I'll be right back and see if this made any progress. I'd kind of recently started, the game was closed, so I opened it up before recording here today. And so all my witches had despawned, so I've got to get them back into the area here. So that's kind of starting to pick up. They don't really despawn, and I think since this area is loaded, it should keep them there. It's just kind of when I start it up is when it does that. So let's run back here. Do I have my sigil? Yeah, so this is still decreasing, but slowly. So still making progress. We'll be back when this is almost done. Alrighty, we have 1 pixel left. Moment of truth. I wonder what I get. I'm probably going to get at least a earth essence, maybe a blue orb. It'd be kind of cool if I can get an earth armor out of this as well. Not that I'd, abuse a system like this, of course. Of course not. That would be irresponsible of me. Any moment now? Any moment now? He died. And gave me nothing. Huh. Okay. Just going through my vengeance box here, the box of eternal closure. Earth Guardian didn't give me anything. I might let it sit for a little bit while. Just kind of let it go for a few hours, see if it gets anything at all. I tried a vengeance spirit in here, nothing happened. It actually had a big X across here. This is a forgotten player. I didn't know I had this. I was just kind of looking in my storage and I saw forgotten player on 2 of the boxes. So far I'm getting glass bottles and furnace. F-U-U-R-N-A-S. It's a little weird. Not sure why I'm getting named furnaces and glass bottles. Might look this one up. It's a little weird. Let's throw the Earth Guardian back in there. It is probably worth noting that, at least without any additional speed upgrades, I have a couple speed runes here, I can't actually keep enough LP in my system here. It's draining it pretty quickly with the Earth Guardian in there. So I might have to upgrade this a little bit. I do have a ton of blank runes that aren't even being used for anything though. So it shouldn't be too difficult. It'd simply be irresponsible of me to, not experiment more thoroughly with this and see what all I can actually do with, summoning things. Yeah, irresponsible. Unrelated to my experimenting with Evilcraft, I did manage to get the arcane spellbook, so we're going to upgrade to that. What it does is basically, if I recall correctly, it, first off, soulbound, so it stays with you. Always good. I think that should soulbound still? Yeah, anyway, it may or may not. Basically, I think it decreases the mana costs as well as increasing your damage. So let's go ahead and shift right click, pull these all out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, perfect. And then let's put these back in. It should be the same order I had them before. I think for the most part it won't do too much. It might help my distortion spell here. I still should put flight in a spellbook. You're gonna die in 1 hit anyway. Nothing around here to kill ever. Let me go find something to kill. Alright, let's see what all we can do. Creeper, zombie. Oh, didn't quite kill him in 1 hit. Will it kill you in 1 hit though? If I can hit you? Oh, come on. 0.34, that's all that's left. Whatever. I mean, it does actually increase the damage quite a bit. I wasn't doing quite that much before. In fact, let's pop you out and see what you were doing before. 1.34. Skeleton. I want a zombie because that's what I was hitting before. I'll take a creeper. Creeper will work. Yeah, so it does 1 more damage. Not bad. So, as an update, I've dumped probably 2 or 3 million LP into the system here, into the Spirit Furnace, trying to get some Guardians, and so far, a big nothing. Thinking they probably saw that this could have been an exploit and got rid of it, or at least disabled their drops maybe, or something like that. Yeah. Yep. Nothing. Alrighty, well, we'll just take that out. We don't actually need to be running anything right now. I think I've got like probably 12 stacks of blaze rods right now, so we should be good on that for quite a while. Yeah, 12. Well, 11 and a half. Close enough. So we're good on that. So let's get back to what we're going to be doing. Just toss you in, I'll go to my Evilcraft chest. We're going to be doing some ore generation. Yeah. Processing. Generation, processing. So, ore generation. That wins. It's actually going to be a pretty big project. I'm not going to be able to finish it in this episode. But, like I said, we have a couple options. First one is going to be the orchid. We're in a creative test world right now, just so I can kind of build out what I'd like here. We need mana. We already have mana at home. That's fine. Orchid. They're not stone under here? Oh, guess not. Oh well. Yeah, orchid. So, pretty simple one here. What we can do is basically just have a piston that's going to, let's move it back a little bit here. Piston is going to be pushing blocks. That is going to be basically, actually, let's do it this way. Block, block, block. And let's place a water bucket there, water bucket there. That's going to flood, it's going to break. That's a little annoying. Let's switch over to a floating orchid. Because why not? Perfect, and it can sit right there nicely. So, yeah, basically, this is a pretty simple setup. There's not much to this at all, actually. Yeah. A lot goes there. When I'd actually build this, I'd have a little bit more of a safety thing. So right now there's the, yeah, quite loud stone underneath there will get turned into, it's interesting. It'll get turned into whatever the orchid decides, really. So in order to get that to actually do anything nicely, because that's just going to freeze up, we'd place a hovering hourglass. And there, now I can walk. And let's go ahead and get a sand. I'll be right back. Yay, telemarketers. Alrighty, so, like I said, we have hovering hourglass. Let's go ahead and grab a bit of sand as well here. Don't need much. In fact, one's probably perfect. It'll push it out. I'm just going to keep pushing that. That is going way too fast. It's supposed to be one. Let's get a couple more of these. 5 seconds, I think, is a good one. 5 seconds. Yeah, so basically, while this thing is extremely loud, it's going to just kind of keep turning all of my stone into whatever ore comes up. This is pretty simple. There's not really much to this, really. It's just kind of as it is. That's it. I'd have to create some sort of system to be able to actually break that, but that's not too difficult. Let's put glass here so we can actually watch that. We're also going to move further away because it's really loud. Actually, I think there should be in Tanya. Floating. What is it called? It is something like a silence something or other. Let's see if I can find that. Silent. Nope, not it. Let's see, a mute something? Burger mute? Yeah, I think that's what I want. In fact, let's get a floating one of you instead, because why not? So, yeah, should work. So basically, that's going to just kind of keep pushing this through. Let's break a bunch of these. That should now be silent. That's not silent. But apparently that is. Oh, nope, never mind. Spoke too soon. Anyway, so that's basically the idea there. That's one option. The other option, as you can see behind me here, is going to be a little bit more fun. To automate as well. Also really expensive in terms of LP. Let's go ahead and grab an activation crystal. It's probably some sort of creative one. Here we go. Link it to me. toss you there. Rush of energy flows through, and I can't remember what all you toss on this. So let's go ahead and try something like a diamond. I think that's one of the options. Diamond. I can spell diamond. So if we toss you on here, after activating, no. Okay. Let's try something else. Okay, so when in doubt, read the manual. I didn't have any LP, even though this is creative world. You have to actually type the command to get unlimited LP. Yeah. Anyway, diamond. Toss you in. Nothing happened. I probably need to activate you properly first. Yeah, didn't actually activate. Toss the diamond in. That should be working. It's not. Okay, it said another option is an iron block. Iron block. So that wasn't what I wanted. You are still active. Yes. Okay. Toss you in. So that got eaten. So let's fly around, and it should meteor. So as you maybe saw at that split second there, there's a single piece of obsidian right there, which is what this will land on, and then everything else just kind of gathers around it. That actually worked quite nicely. There's a lot of ore here. One thing worth noting is I think there's certain ores that won't generate if I do this. It seems to give me this abyssal, the abyssal variants of ores. Supposedly this is able to get you, quote, where's my book? I threw it out. Ores that are out of this world, because this is a meteor from space, so you don't just get overworld. Supposedly. Not sure. Anyway, this works. It'll give me lots of ore. The only hesitation I have is the automation. I've been doing lots of kind of cool automation. At least I think it's kind of cool. I'm not really sure what to do about this. And also, I think if you want it to have another one, I think you have to actually right-click on it with the activation crystal again. Which actually, I don't know if I have any sort of like activator, like an autonomous activator. I don't have one of those in this pack. I might have some version of it though that I can try to look into. And then as far as the actually mining this, I've got a couple options. I could do probably a couple of the mining rituals, which will just kind of suck the ore out of here. There'll still be left over a couple pieces of stone though, as well as the, actually I want the obsidian to stay there. Otherwise I could do like a large wall of Botania bore lenses and just kind of chop through the whole thing. I've done this before with the Evilcraft arcane bores, but I don't have that in this pack, being as Evilcraft doesn't exist for this version. Anyway, I'm going to pop back to the regular world here and do a little bit of planning and figure out which of these systems I want to use. Oh, that was small. Oh, wow. So I used a block of diamond this time. That is a lot of diamond. So we are back home here, and a couple things. I kind of thought about it, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have actually both the meteors as well as the orchid. Reason for that is a couple things. One is I don't really know if there is a way to actually automate. I'm just going to break these while I'm talking. I don't know if there is a way to automate the activation of the ritual. Tossing things on it, no big deal. I can do that through hoppers, droppers, whatever I feel like, really. I drop things all the time. So that's not an issue. The problem is actually right-clicking it with the ritual activation crystal thingy. There's another meteor over here. So that being said, I don't know if I can automate that entirely. So that's going to be more of kind of like a one-off thing. Whenever I happen to walk by it, I'll pull out the activation crystal and, you know, just have a meteor fall down. I can completely automate the harvesting of the ritual once it actually falls, as well as I can automate the dropping of whatever it is I want to go into it. It's mostly just the actual activating this ritual that I'm still not really sure. I'll do some research on that. I might be able to find a way of doing it, but for now I think I would just go with it manual. So that being the case, as far as fully automatic ore generation, I'm going to go with the orchid. I know Aura Cascade used to have something. I don't know if that exists in this version of the mod though. And that's kind of a dangerous thing as well. It can potentially, I guess, destroy your world if you let it get out. I don't know, lots of explosions. There we go. I think that's the last one. So, orchid. A couple things. One, it's nice and compact. Instead of using the extruder like I was doing in the creative world there, as it turns out, I have, what is it, infinite stone. So that's not going to be an issue there. I'm just going to have that be placed probably by Rand Carpus or something like that. So yeah, that can be nice and compact. I might actually have it be placed automatically into like a Ritual of the Crusher is an option. In fact, I could probably just have it be dropped directly into here. But main problem with that is the thing is loud. I don't really want it going full time in my base because I'm here a lot. I could put it really anywhere else. I might do another building for that. I might have, let's see, what are my options? I've got the, it doesn't really fit with the greenhouse theme. There's not really anything else in blood magic over there. I could, I guess, put it maybe over there. I could probably put a building in the middle here. My plan is to have lots of buildings, big, small, whatever, and have kind of pathways between them. The pathways are going to be pretty much just for show, though, because I will be using luminizers for all that. However, for the luminizers, I need lots of diamonds, and for lots of diamonds, that's why we're doing this. So let me figure out where I'm going to put that stuff. Alrighty, doing a little bit of materials planning first. What the orchid's going to mostly need, a good idea to have a search here, is these runes here. The runes of greed and rune of pride. Also pixie dust. Actually, that's just ender pearls, whatever. And that's being automatically created. Runes of greed, these need mana diamonds. Now, mana diamonds, I think, are being automatically created because I think dragon stones are being created automatically. So that actually might not be as big of an issue as I thought. Oh, we have 8 blocks of mana diamonds. Okay, that I guess works. So I could still do that. I was thinking I was out of diamonds, and so in order to kind of kickstart everything, I'm going to go with ritual. So I think I've got everything I need for the ritual stones. So let's do ritual. I can type master ritual, imperfect ritual, and ritual stone. These are just obsidian and reinforced slates. I've got 2 stacks of reinforced slates and put stone back in that system. Got my obsidian and a blood orb. Do I have a blood orb on me? That'd be really nice if I did. I do not. Okay. I should have one upstairs though. I've got already a stack of ritual, but I think you need 124? 108 runes. So, yeah. Open you up. Grab master stone out of here. I think I've got a crafting thing on me, but I'll just use this. And ritual stone. Really? One at a time? That's going to get annoying. Put you there, you there. I can click. That works. You. Shift, shift. There we go. Lots of runes. Is that all I get? Yeah, 3 left. Cool. Just pick that all up. Go. And we have lots of runes now. So what we're going to do is really just a kind of anywhere type build. I'm going to do it specifically not near anything I care about because these do explode. Let's sleep through the night because I want to go outside for this. There we go. For now, I'm just going to put it in the middle of nowhere. Just kind of the middle of the base, actually. Doesn't really matter. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to pillar upwards. I don't want to risk breaking that because that's annoying. Over here should be fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by just going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 should be good. It's kind of a wide ritual here. And master ritual stone goes down. And let's go ahead and make it. Alright, all the ritual stones are placed, so we're going to now pillar. Whee! Pillaring! I'm going to go up quite a ways here, mostly because I don't want to break the ritual stones, although it really doesn't matter because those are essentially free. Whatever. This should be good enough. Let's place one more, and let's start breaking things. Okay, there we go. Break a couple so I can get down there. Yeah, I'm just kind of gonna break all these, go back down to the ritual stone, the master ritual stone. And one more. There we go. And let's place in a couple random blocks just to have a nice little walkway to stand on. Using obsidian because, hey, instant break doesn't really matter what I build with anymore. And there we go. Good enough. One there. And one there. There, symmetric. Next up, I should have my activation crystal, and this may not actually be strong enough to be able to do this ritual. I hadn't actually thought of that. And I think a block of gold works. I would rather do a block of diamond on this, but yeah. Oh, cool. I was able to do it. Let's see if block of gold works. Seems to. Let's try not to die here. Yep, that's the thing. Respawn. Well, that's fun. Apparently even Minecraft doesn't want me to die. Yep, game crashed. World is still kind of loading in here. Fun thing about having a gravestone mod and dying while flying is, I think that's my grave. So we're gonna pillar once again. That's kind of weird. Oh, apparently there's my XP. That's kind of fun. Let's go get our stuff back. I've been reduced to a floating head, which is apparently spinning around. Kind of a little creepy, actually. I think it's staying on top and hitting shift. Cool. Puts everything back where it was. Good. Block of ores. Let's go ahead and fly. Let's see what all we've got. We've at least got diamond. So I can at least do this again with a block of diamond this time and get apparently tons of stupid amounts of diamonds. I just need 9. So let me go ahead and break all of this. I'd say that was pretty good. I had 5 more stacks of stone there, but looks like I've got, let's sort it here, 2 stacks plus 10 lapis lazuli, half stack of diamond ore, stack and half gold. Yeah. Pretty cool thing about Evilcraft is the Vengeance pickaxe. Now this has actually been recommended to me a while ago by, I'm actually not sure how to pronounce her name, Sjetcraft, S-J-E-T. Anyway, yeah, the Vengeance pickaxe has fortune 5. I thought I had fortune 10. Oh, well, fortune 5, good enough. It's better than anything else you can get. But yeah, I went ahead and I mined all the stuff out of that first meteor and collected it all, and then I went ahead and broke it all. So, top here is what I got out of the resources. So, about a stack and a half of diamonds, stack and a bit more of emeralds, lots of lapis. I didn't even bother breaking all of it. But then at the bottom here, I took 9 of the diamonds from before and made a single diamond block, tossed that in, and this is what I got from the second meteor. Yeah, that's a little insane. Over a stack of blocks of diamonds. That's a little insane. Lots of emerald ore, almost a stack of diamond ore as well. 5 whole redstone ore. That's pretty awesome. Yep. 4 iron ore. That's pretty good. 3 more lapis lazuli and 16 gold. Yeah, I'm not gonna be hunting for diamonds for a while. So I'm able to get a lot of diamonds from that. I've got about a stack and a half here of diamond blocks. But it did kind of confirm my suspicions that I'm not going to be able to get everything out of those. Namely, I didn't get any chimerite out of that, blue topaz, moonstone, that I wouldn't get anyway, but so there's a lot of other resources that I couldn't get from that, which I think I can get from the orchid. I know that orchid I can get at least the Ars Magica stuff, which is always handy to have. So I think I'm going to have to do both of them, both the orchid as well as, let's fly up here, as well as that ritual. I'm going to keep that there for a little bit, just to kind of hit every so often with a diamond block, just to get, lots of diamonds. Diamonds are always good. But this isn't a permanent spot for it. I would like to make probably a building for it. I might actually put it in the top of this, just to see how that works. I'll put like some sort of blast shield on top of it so it doesn't get damaged. That's far enough away that nothing was getting broken each time it fell, but you never know. It does have a rather large explosion. Obviously it killed me, but I don't want it to damage my buildings. But, so I need a place for the orchid, and I don't really want it in this building. So I think what I'm going to have to do is sometime between this episode and the next, I'll build, well, not I won't build, I'll plan out a small little building, basically just as like a hut of some sort for creating ores. I'm not really sure the style of building I want to go with. Yeah, it should be pretty nice. Mostly just, I don't want it in the building here. Like I said earlier, it gets loud when it's just going boom, boom, boom constantly. So not really something I want just next door. That being said, I think I'm going to call this for an episode. Sorry, it's kind of all over the map today. I was actually on vacation this past weekend, so I wasn't able to really record much, so it kind of jumped around from topic to topic. Yeah. Either way, we did get quite a lot done. We were able to get lots of resources here. We've got lots of diamonds. That's going to be really useful because now I can start automating making luminizers, and I can work on that too. So that is kind of the plan for the next episode: luminizer transport and an orchid. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and bye bye.